जन्म मंगल बेला आई, सपनों की डहरी पे दिल की बाजी रे शहनाई शहनाई शहनाई।
All have choices at any given point in time. And I've met so many people who've been through the same adverse scenarios. How are we being strong? And how are we being strong despite all the troubles that are thrown our way? The search for perfection is never ending. But what is beautiful is the imperfect world that surrounds us. And how can we create the beauty? These are stories of hope, dreams and courage.
India and other parts of the world at night, and you can see that India is already quite urbanized, and predictions are in the next 40 years 60% of India will be urbanized. So will tigers actually be able to continue to move in these highways between protected areas or not? That's something we're working on now. We're actually trying to collect genetic samples from across different parts of India, and we're also trying to understand what proposed development is going to happen in which places, and hopefully our science looking at the genetics, trying to superimpose that on what's happening in the landscape will help us to think about whether this beautiful animal has a future in the Indian subcontinent.
I got accepted into an engineering course, but it was in English and I did not know English then. And with that, I put my agony to a professor. Better you get a dictionary, he suggested. This was the first time listening the strange word, dictionary, in my life. But anyway, I got a dictionary. Slowly, I started progressing. I realized that how powerfully my friendship with the dictionary is connected to my success. So why not for others? And I felt like it's my duty to help them, to show them the way I found going through this language pain system or the service called Dictionary on SMS. This is my inclusive innovation. Now a lot of people are using it across India in 22 Indian languages.
To be back in India, since then we have invested in over 40 companies. Questions we were asked is, does Indian management have the ability to scale so rapidly? Can you really create venture returns? There's a company, Snapdeal, 4 years, 26-year-old guys that started the company. Today, they do about $50 million per month, and that's been a very fulfilling journey for me to see them grow.
I would say reading Archie for 20 minutes is a good thing. I call it Archie therapy.
The moment you ask the first man set foot on the moon, Neil Armstrong. Like that, the moment you pronounce Harnas, oh, that man, you wore the sand repair. That's what I like that.
Beginning of the film, when she first hears that her son might be gay, she goes, ha. But then when she understands it's just about loving another person, so why can't I treat my son's partner the same way and reimagine, instead of a girl, he's brought a boy home, and if this boy happens to love my son, what's the big deal? Now mothers like this don't just exist in our films. Mothers like this exist all around us. It's Indian women, it's our mothers, our sisters, our friends who are accepting India's LGBT children and saying that you have the same rights as all of us.
Darling, public में सनसनी एक बार करने दो, darling आँखों से आँखें चार करने दो, रुको ना मुझको प्यार करने दो.
Learning to learn plus humanity. To me, the highest form of education is the one that gives humanity. And I'm so happy to be in this life of transforming lives.
डिवोर्स के 6 महीने बाद मेरे एक्स हस्बैंड ने मेरे पर एसिड डाला, क्योंकि मुझे दोबारा डिवोर्स के बाद लेकर जाना चाहते थे और जो मैं नहीं जाना चाहती थी. और 7 साल हो गए. बड़ी बेटी अभी मेरी 15 साल की है और छोटी 9 साल की है. और पढ़ाई में बहुत अच्छी मेरी बेटियाँ. मेरे दिगर कितने हैं, आज उन्हीं के लिए मैं बहुत कोशिश कर रही हूँ, बहुत लड़ रही हूँ, बहुत बहुत खुशी हो रही है आप इतने लोग सुन रहे हो, पहले तो कभी नहीं सुनता था।
Even a 10-year-old child feels it is okay to be raped by 40 men who come to these brothels, but it is not okay to come back and live with each one of you all, because you will never ever accept them. You will never have the heart or the openness to take them back with compassion and love. You will always look at them with a different eyes. But I have been witness to these young people, these young children and these young women who have been rescued, learning to trust themselves more than trusting you.
Where are all these literate and highly educated, highly capable women? Where are they hiding? We started a leadership training center which became a global springboard for social visionaries, for people from the margins of society who had big dreams for social change. And these could be blind people, these could be war survivors, these could be former street children or women. People who have the guts to transform concepts, who can challenge the status quo, question harmful conventions, and who are fighting for the right not to be disabled by society.
मेरी बड़ी बहन श्वेता कट्टी पिछले 2.5 साल से क्रांतिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में है। वो इसी साल अभी न्यूयॉर्क गई है पढ़ने के लिए। इंडिया के ब्रॉथल से पहली लड़की है, अमेरिका पढ़ने गई है।
I'm living my dream now. मेरा सपना है कि मैं एक साइकोलॉजिस्ट बनकर अपना एक मेंटल हेल्थ फैसिलिटी सेंटर खोलूं कमाटीपुरा में, बिकॉज सबसे ज़्यादा लोगों को मेंटल हेल्थ की ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि वो हर मोमेंट हर टाइम पर उनका अब्यूज और रेप होता रहता है, पर उन्हीं लोगों को मेंटल हेल्थ फैसिलिटी नहीं मिलती। तो मेरा ये सपना है।
Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my Lord. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take